Drop. So, drop. Drop.
FlawlessTracks.net.
All right, back at it again. Y'all okay, y'all should hear me again. But welcome back to another live installment of Spoken Genius. It's your boy Ghetto Genius here. And another off the cuff live stream. Just want to do something real quick. Once again, we're still in Women's Month or Women's History Month or National Women's Month or International Women's Month, where the fuck that means. We're still in this toxic month. So, you want to make things more aware of the toxic behaviors between the average liberal woman and the hopefully elect sons of Yasharala. So, real quick, let me make sure I can get this up. Quiet. Let me make sure I can pull this video up first before we get there. Real quick. I should have prepared all this in advance, but I totally forgot. Okay, here we go. Here we are. Come on, pause. Thank you. Oh, no. All right. Let it rock. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. All right. Oh, the boy 10K already in the building. Peace, brother. Peace to you, brother. Already in the building. Showing love. You know what I mean? Always appreciate the brothers that's going to come to the live stream. And those that watch it on the playback, I appreciate all the support. But I want to get the preset for the live for the thumbnail. You guys should already be able to see it, but never mind. Just to piggyback off the point, real quick, I want to get come on, motherfucker, Apocrypha, Sirach, chapter 20. I think was it 20? I think it was 26. Just to make sure I'm at the right chapter. Yeah, 1 second. Oh, 25:17. Excuse me. 25 and 17. 25. All right. 25. Ecclesiasticus 25 in verse 17. All right. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Now, I want to piggyback off of that real quick. I got to look this one up off of a precept because the wickedness of the woman that you're about to see here is based off of a basic premise that the scriptures clearly instructs us to avoid. Real quick. Drink. Give me a second. Is it this? Okay, yeah. There we go. I want to get Tobit. Excuse me for that. Tobit. What is that? Chapter 4. I'm gonna go with chapter 4, verse 15, just to get to the point. This is Tobit, chapter 4, verse 15. Do that to no man which thou hatest, Drink not wine to make thee drunken, neither let drunkenness go with thee in thy journey. Why am I saying all this? Because just to get to the backdrop, um, uh, Melanie King, as y'all see in the title of this video that we're about to watch, a drunk Melanie King, or slash Jezebel versus a black Hebrew Israelite. Now, once again, I have no idea what the term black means. Hebrew is kind of redundant. Obviously, the only thing I'm focused on is an Israelite. I have seen this brother before in a video. I forgot what the video was about, but I have seen him before. He's not bad. I agree with some of his points. I think he's on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. He's done a lot of videos on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. But for the most part, shout out to him. I'm not really quite sure if I've seen enough to necessarily agree with a lot of things that he said. Excuse me, with things that he says or not. So that's that. But apparently he had a conversation with Melanie King. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Melanie King look kind of good. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. And but hey, based off of this video, that's as far as it goes. I've already seen this before. For those of y'all who haven't, keep in mind Sirach 25 and 17, and also Tobit 4 and 15. So this is why you don't get drunk. But just make sure ain't no comments. Nope, there are no comments. All right. There are no comments, so let's get straight to this like we ain't new to this. Lego.
Yo, bro, this Melanie King woman, she's a Jezebel, but she's a Jezebel that masquerade as a virtuous woman. On this live stream, she was drunk, and a true Melanie King came out tonight. She was being combative, masculine, hostile. She was being a wicked woman, over talking brothers, emasculating brothers. This right here was hard to watch, but I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. And she wanted to take Kevin Samuel's style, but Kevin Samuel's he was way more intelligent, witty, and charismatic than Melanie King. But we're gonna get into it, man. This shit was hilarious.
Confidence. You can't go around being afraid to talk to a woman. You got to come with it. Don't matter if that woman is Beyonce or if that woman is you or a woman is lesser than you. A man such as myself, I don't give a damn who you are. Mm-hmm. If I'm attracted to you, I'm going to let it be known. I'm going to show it by my actions, and we're going to go from there. Do you agree with that?
How old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
Where you looking?
Yeah, that about sums that up, what he said. Yeah, if you're attracted to a woman, hey, you either have the choice to go after it or you don't. And if you choose to go after it, hey, put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying, be yourself. Be honest as to the best of your ability, and live with the results. Honestly, it's really not that difficult. It's really not that complex. Don't try and do too much, because then you're like First Ezra's. Let's just get it. Let's just get it. First Ezra's. Hold on, chapter 4. Then you're like First Ezra's chapter 4. What is it? Verse 17. Or is it before that? No. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. My bad. First Ezra's 4 and 26. Yeah, or yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. So you don't want to be you don't want to be a servant for the woman, man, which means you don't need to be doing too much starting off starting off in your approach when it comes to women. You don't want to do too much. You want to stay within your means. But we'll actually do another we'll actually cross-reference this this video right here with a classic Hot Damn I Rock video. Now thinking about it, that's a good cross-reference for this. So let's see what happens with this video.
Okay.
I'm located in Memphis, Tennessee.
And what do you do?
I own barbershop and I also own real estate.
Shout out to him.
You ever been married?
Well, according to the scriptures of the Bible, I have, but not.
No. Have you been married?
No.
Any
you
kids?
Gonna ask why I haven't?
Any kids?
No. You gonna ask why I've never been married?
No.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So why didn't when was that relationship?
You said when was what relationship?
That relationship.
What do you mean by what relationship?
You said and
I said that. I said that. Are you gonna ask why I haven't been married?
When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was I want to say probably I ended the relationship like 3 months ago.
You ended it?
Most definitely.
Why?
Because the vision that I have for my woman, for one, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I believe solely in the Bible.
Yes,
and
sir.
The reason why a lot of relationships do not work out in today's time, people do not know the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High God has installed in for us.
Yes, sir.
I just hear you talking at me. Coming at me like a freight train.
Oh, well, I apologize.
What the fuck?
Don't you hear that? This brother was just explaining himself, explaining his perspective. And man, the kid started playing victim. Coming at him like a freight train. Like this nigga wasn't yelling, he was talking. No, you were talking regular. And this woman started playing victim, man. That is a Jezebel trait.
It is, but part of it is wickedness, but also part of it is drunkenness. She's drunk. She has no idea what she's doing. She has no idea what she's doing right now. So it's really that simple. Like I don't think she's even cognizant of where she is right now in this conversation. Like this conversation is way above her pay grade. I mean, this conversation, for the most part, being an Israelite is way above the woman's pay grade in general anyway. So when you start adding drugs and alcohol to the conversation, the last thing the woman is thinking about is law, statutes, and commandments, man. Come on. Oh my goodness. But if you're a man of wisdom, you got to be able to see certain, you got to be able to see the forest through the trees on that one. You got to be able to see that clearly this woman is clearly not this woman is clearly not built for this conversation, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, the average woman ain't gonna be built for that conversation. But you should be able to see very quickly that that clearly this bitch is under the influence of something, some type of drug or alcohol. I mean, goddamn.
It's too much.
If you take it away, I apologize. I don't
know. No. It's not the way I'm taking it. It's the way you're giving it.
Elaborate. What do you mean by that?
Well, there she go. There she go, being combative. The brother was just giving her perspective, and she got her feelings.
No, you're just coming at a freight train, just talking.
Well, he got to explain his side.
What?
Like, I don't get it.
I mean, you asked the question, I was answering your question.
I know, but you are coming so strong, baby.
Well, I apologize, sweetheart.
Bruh.
See, a lot of you modern women, they don't like masculine men. They want men to be simps. They want men to submit to them, bow down to them, and not speak with any authority. This is how I know Melanie King really wasn't rocking with Kevin Samuels like that.
I apologize.
Too much, isn't it?
I mean, Kevin Samuels, that's a whole other issue. Shout out to our other fellow NWBs that, already broke down Kevin Samuels over 2 years ago. Shout out to that breakdown. But no. Like Right, Melanie King ain't got nothing to do with that. Melanie ain't got nothing to do with no damn Kevin Samuels, man. She doesn't really that whole what is it called, being a red pill woman? That's just a gimmick. That's just an act. And it's just a good way for her to be paid to basically be a controlled opposition and to what would you call it? Hold a certain position in society hostage for herself for her own personal gain. That's all it is. Don't get me wrong. Once again, Melanie King looking good. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you might be giving the woman too much conversation. I mean, we all do it. You know, none of us is perfect. We all go through our learning experiences, but sometimes you end up giving the woman too much conversation, especially as a hopefully elect son of Yasharala or son of Israel. I mean, good grief. There's so much knowledge that we can give to the woman within 5 minutes. It's whew. Sometimes it is a freight train. So, I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe you slow down the train so it doesn't derail. It's up to you.
Energy.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why the energy is the way that it is, and it's no offense to the people that were on your video at first, but a lot of guys, I mean, no offense. I know it's gonna be offensive. A lot of these guys are simps. And what I mean by a simp, someone that
they admit it.
Okay. So when you're a man that is not a simp, when you're a man that has dealt with a lot of women throughout your life and you understand the purpose of why a woman was created and also understand the purpose of why a man was created.
Thank you.
When you hear a lot of these men that don't understand those purposes, it becomes kind of agitating. So I don't mean any type of offense towards you. If you're taking it that way, I truly apologize.
But it's too much.
That's why I said.
If you and I were to meet in public, I would be turned off.
Well, I mean, I don't expect every woman to be turned on by me too.
Thank you.
Like I always say, there's a ratio of 30 women to 1 man in society. So I can't expect every woman to want to be with me.
You don't want a woman with a Mensa IQ?
You said a mental IQ.
Mensa.
What?
Now look at that, man. Now where did that statement come from? That statement came out of left field.
This bitch drunk.
Mensa, what do you elaborate? What do you?
You know what Mensa is?
I do.
No.
That's what I'm asking you. What do you mean by
Right.
that?
So I have Mensa IQ.
Okay.
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 So the way you're coming at me, if you want an intelligent woman, if you're an intellect, it's a turn off.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. What makes a woman an intelligent woman?
I'm not talking about intelligence. I'm talking about IQ.
Okay. By your standard.
Both of my daughters have scored in Mensa level.
Okay.
Because they inherited it from me. So I have a Mensa IQ. So I'm telling you, if you want to come to me as an intellect, right now you're coming too strong and wrong.
All right. Well, like I said once before, I apologize if you taking it that way.
No. It's not an offense. Listen, It doesn't mean I don't like you. Doesn't mean you couldn't vibe. But I'm telling you.
Yeah, it was. It's slurring. Man. He had too many shots, man.
You're coming at me trying to.
She been drinking. Bruh, what is she talking about, man? She just making shit up. Mensa IQ? What? Stop it.
How old are you?
I told you I was 37.
Yeah, come on.
Look, bro. She repeating herself, man.
Yeah.
Repeating herself.
You didn't hear me at first?
Right. You're 37. You ever been married?
I've already answered it.
No.
She's not her right mind, man.
Oh,
that's the true
God, bro.
And most likely she was going through something and she took some shots, man. Got drunk.
Said no.
Respond again, because I want to.
I'll tell you what she went through. She went through another failed experiment with another man. That's what she went through. God damn.
Clarify.
I said no, but if I'm going according to
no is the answer.
It's two different answers to it.
No.
How you gonna tell me how to?
The answer. I don't give a damn about your hotep, whatever you're talking about. about all the.
I'm not.
I'm talking about the institution of marriage license.
Oh boy.
Okay.
In the U.S., it's a yes or no.
In the reference of European law.
See, this is your number one issue.
I don't know about European, brother, but once again, no, that's not what the term marriage means. So, it is what it is.
Explaining everything. I need concrete answers.
And that's what I'm giving you.
No, you're not. You're talking too much as a man.
Ma'am, first of all,
you're talking.
Oh my goodness.
You heard that? She said you're talking too much as a man. So she using her platform to emasculate men now.
Basically.
Talking too much as a man? That's a feminist talking point.
I mean, seriously, they've only had the conversation. Well, based off of the premise of the video, I would have had to know this stream in order to be able to watch it. But like they've only been talking based off of the video for like a minute and a half. He didn't really get a chance to say much yet, and Melanie kept cutting him off. So whatever.
Baby, listen. You're talking too much as a man.
But
you're explaining things.
That's job as a man.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I agree. As a man, you're supposed to speak up. So what the hell is she talking about? And this is the thing.
Well, the average woman doesn't want to be explained anything. That's really what that's really in her drunkenness what she's revealing. The average woman today doesn't want to be explained anything because they want to believe that they're right all the time because that's what society tells them. So it is what it is. Like she keeps cutting them off. Like that's the problem. Why this part of the conversation keeps lasting too long because she keeps cutting them off.
You talk about something that's not your job as a man. We came to this point. We have so-called female dating coaches telling men how to be men. This is why I can't rock with Melanie King. A woman can never tell a man how to be a man, how to move like a man. That's a blasphemous statement, bro.
It is.
So you mean to tell me you don't
want no man that's weak and gotta explain himself?
I'm not a weak man, and I'm not trying to argue with a woman. But if you ask me a question, you can't tell me how to elaborate.
Basically,
facts. He's right. This brother was asked his perspective, his point of view, and he gave it. And this woman started beefing with him. Kevin Samuel is rolling his grave right now, man. Look at his disciple, acting like a damn city girl.
Disciple.
Or no.
Have
you been married before?
I just said
yes or no. No, baby. It's too much. I'm just trying to explain it to you. I'm gonna do an ASMR because
what the fuck?
Quiet. I don't be animus with you.
Melanie, I'm not trying.
Can you guys Black
bro, what the fuck is this?
You can
now this fool just whispering the mic, man. You niggas look up to this woman, bro. You simps, man.
Melanie, listen to what I'm saying.
Bruh. What is going on?
I'm asking you for Ben. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
When I ask a man, have you ever been married? I don't want to hear about if the government and all this. Just say yes or no.
Okay. Are you gonna give me say what I need?
Yes.
Thank you. Now you got to it's background echoing. Let me cut it down. Like I was, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So when I go by scriptures, I try my best. Well, I don't try. I live by the laws of what the Most High God has instructed us as men and as women to do. Everybody don't believe in that, and it's fine. Because when I go deeper into the scriptures, from what I believe and from what I've researched, 2/3 of his people would be destroyed. So I don't expect every person to understand and live by the laws of the Bible. But it also says that 1/3 would be saved. So according to his scriptures, now that I know fornication is marriage. just because I don't go down there to a courthouse or go to a church to get married, they don't classify if I'm married.
Yeah, he lost me on that, man. That's
he lost me too.
That's the thing with the Bible.
Yeah, he lost me too. I'm not quite sure why he said fornication is marriage. That was weird. I don't know if he misspoke there. I don't know.
Man, people can interpret the Bible any way they want, man.
Agreed.
Rightly divide. How is fornication marriage? You brothers know what this brother's talking about. Educate me in the comment section.
Oh no, I don't know,
that, man, because I'm open-minded. If you can't convince me, or if I see your point of view, I'll look into it. But I don't get that part.
If I have an understanding with my wife and an understanding with God,
wait, can I just tell you? It's too much. It's too much.
That's all I was saying.
It's too much, baby.
But I'm saying, how is it too much? Because I'm trying to explain what I meant.
I know, but it's just
you don't.
God damn, I ain't gonna lie, Melanie King dumb as hell, but she look good as fuck. I ain't gonna even hold you. God damn. Hold on, I'm saying too much right now. Oh, let me stop. Let me go back.
I'll look into it, but I don't get that part.
If I have an understanding with my wife and an understanding with God.
Wait, can I just tell you? It's too much. It's too much.
That's all I was saying.
It's too much, baby.
But I'm saying, how is it too much? Because I'm trying to explain what I meant.
I know, but it's just.
You don't think this kind of disingenuous that you asked the question and I'm trying to give you my answer?
But you're not straight up. It's just all the extras, all this language, is all this. It's just all this stuff. I got life to deal with. I don't want to give a good goddamn about all of this.
So you don't give a damn about God? That's what you're telling me?
No, what you're telling me is that you live in a land that most people don't.
Okay, then.
But so if you want an Israelite woman,
that's not what I'm saying.
Why call into me?
Can you let me elaborate?
Why call into me if you're an Israelite man?
I'm trying to answer your question.
No.
Oh boy, here we go with this classic topic. Oh man, I wish my boy TKP was here. Oh man, and the boy SOD. We've been over this before. Do we want a she-brew? Absolutely not. She-brews are toxic. I don't give a damn what nobody said. She-brews in this society are fucking toxic. So no, I don't want no goddamn quote unquote she-brew, man. Don't nobody want that bullshit. All right, no. Okay. I'd rather have a woman who is completely outside the knowledge, but has a pleasant spirit. So that way I can give the knowledge to her and bring her up in a orderly fashion. But no. A she-brew? Absolutely not. Bitch gonna be trying to argue scriptures and shit, thinking that she can teach the Bible. She can't teach a goddamn thing. I don't give a damn who don't like what I just said.
No, you shouldn't even be talking to me.
Your question.
And you shouldn't even be talking to me.
Like calling in.
Oh my God, shut up.
You shouldn't.
That's not.
You're an Israelite man.
Ma'am, you are Israelite.
No, I'm not.
I
don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
I mean, whether you believe in it or not, according to the Bible, what is your nationality? What is your history? Where do you originated from?
I don't know. I do my 23andMe and I find out my genetics.
So you go by the standard of Europeans telling you your genetics.
23andMe. Woo!
Next.
No, I go by science.
What
science? Whether you want to accept it or not, science is science.
I'm saying, but what science?
Science is science. She might as well be like Bill Nye the Science Guy intro. Science rules. Oh, what a dumbass.
Where do science come from?
I don't see.
Of course you don't know.
I can deal with that. See, I can only talk to people who I'm dealing with a foundational understanding of science. If you want to talk about,
hey man, that bitch don't know what the fuck she's talking about right now.
Where does science come from? That's not my lane. I'm not dealing with that.
I get where you're going with that, but let me ask a simple question pertaining to what you just said.
Why my mascara look like this?
You still look magical, so you good.
I look like a greasy 304 in church.
You look beautiful. So cut the malarkey. At the end of the day, what I'm saying to you is this right here. Just because you may think that an Israelite man should not call in on your show, there was a point of time that I did not believe in Israelites or believed in God. But
listen. I have no problem with you in your Israelite beliefs. That's not where I am. I don't want to have those conversations. It is not reality for my life. Do you have solutions? I don't give a good goddamn about all that. What are your solutions for me as a woman that I will be attracted to you as an Israelite man?
Let me answer you.
Yeah, whatever. Let the man answer the question, damn it. But it's easy. Allow him to teach you how to return back to the code so you can properly worship the Most High and His Son. Well, through His Son. That's the real solution. Anything else ain't going to really save you. Because all that stuff you're trying to talk about is just vanity. Clearly tells you that in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter.
Your question.
I need solutions.
Can I answer your question?
Don't spin me.
Wow. I mean, people need to stop looking at others for solutions. And the solution is basic. It's common sense. Have discipline. Be driven. Be on your purpose. And that's basically it, man. A lot of people's problem is self-inflicted. They lack discipline. They refuse to be responsible for their life. They lack a vision for their life. So they end up stagnant. Instead of trying to get something in motion, people rather complain. So if you get the basics down pat, you're good. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking people for advice, but the basics you should have down pat. Discipline, be responsible, and have a purpose for your life.
Well, I get what you're saying there in a sense, but once again, the woman was created for the man. So she's always going to look towards a man for the solution. That's part of the way she was naturally created. That's part of the way she was naturally built. You know, I mean, she's not going to find the solution herself. That's not an orderly thing. The man is supposed to find a solution for himself, and then he teaches that solution to the woman. And the woman, if she has a decent spirit, she will follow him. You know, she will follow him, and the solution will be placed upon her by association with that man. And then, of course, a peaceful unit, a fruitful unit is formed. It is created, thus leading to, children and things of that nature, a nice home, stuff like that. But no, the woman is not going to solve anything without the man leading. So no, it's not a bad thing that she's asking a man for a solution. But the problem is that she won't let him give the possible solution at all because she can't stop fucking cutting him off. Part of it is just her natural wickedness, but a part of it is just her being drunk. We just read in Tobit, my bad, not First Ezra, but Tobit, 4th chapter, to not be focused on getting drunk because that distorts the way that you think and act in your comings and goings throughout life. So right now, Melanie King is beyond drunk, and she can't really, at this point, she can't really hold none of her confusion and chaos that naturally the woman brings especially in a Babylonian satanic society like this one. She can't even hold back. It's just all over the fucking place.
Don't give me pie.
And we got to stop looking for this Messiah and other content creators to, improve your life. These self-improvement books, man. Be your own Messiah.
Don't give me talking points. Give me direct solutions.
You asked the question.
Well, I wouldn't. I get what you're saying there, but I wouldn't I wouldn't go as far as be your own Messiah per se. But I get what you was trying to say there, brother. I get what you was trying to say.
Question. Just like you got a large platform, I have a large platform on social media as well.
That's right.
Okay, then. So let me talk. Because I'm a firm believer that a man lead and a woman follow. The problem with a lot of these men, they do not know how to lead. They let women control them. I'm not that type of man. I believe in checking women, not putting my hands on a woman, not belittling a woman, but checking her ass, letting her know if we out and if my woman is doing
this
something.
This ain't sexy.
Can I answer?
It's not sexy.
Well, that's every woman don't think like you, man.
Yes, they do, unless they're damaged.
You are not the
damaged women like this all this talk.
What is she talking about?
Nah, Melanie, you're damaged. You're very damaged. You're a baby mama. You're divorced. You're not special, man. You're a modern woman. You're a Jezebel.
Damn.
I had a few thoughts about this, man. This is what Thomas. I'm out.
Damn. That nigga killed that bitch at the end. Shit. Woo! That nigga said, bitch, you damaged. You're a single mother. You're divorced. You drunk. Damn. That was rapid fire. But I mean, that is true. I mean, if you're a single mother and divorced and shit, the chances of that woman not being damaged at that point is very slim to fucking none. Like it's just a reality of it. But real quick, I want to touch on something. Let me go to the YouTube legend. Hot Damn I Rock. We're gonna look up 2 videos from him, and then at that point we'll probably close out with some precepts, and then we'll be out of here. There we go. All right, come on. All right.
You know what I thought about? How come girls?
Hold on. Y'all ready for this? All right. Should be ready to go. All right, let's let him rock. Let Hot Damn I rock. Title of the video is Start From Day One. Shout out to him. This video was almost 10 years ago. Ain't that something? But let's get to this like we ain't new to this. Let's go.
You know what I thought about? How come girls don't start from day one? And this is what I mean. When a guy meets a girl, the prime objective is always sex.
That's true.
Girl meets a guy, ultimately what you want is a relationship.
That's true.
Since I want to fuck as soon as possible, I used every weapon in my arsenal from day one to set myself up for pussy position. How come bitches like to wait until they feel shit? You wait until you like them, you wait until you love them, you wait until you look at him like he might be it before you actually start doing stuff that you should have been doing from day one to set yourself up for girlfriend position. Now some girls might say, why would I start from day one if I don't even know I want to be with you yet? That's like me saying, why should I talk to you? Why should I take you out? Why should I do any of the shit that I've been doing since day one if I'm not even sure you fucking? You know the biggest difference between us and you? We got the mindset of a winner. When we meet a brand new girl, you know what we think? Oh, we fucking, you just don't know it yet. And that's the way we carry it. But y'all, on the other hand, when you meet a brand new guy, you look at him as another nigga. Another nigga that ain't shit. Another nigga that want my number. Another nigga trying to talk to me. Another nigga trying to get some pussy. The fuck? But you know what I never am? I'm never that nigga that just might be your next boyfriend. We don't become that nigga until later in the game. Never from day one. But look at what happens when you wait. However long it took me to make you feel all the things that you feel, I have that much of the head start on you. Then bitches wonder why the shit you've been doing for the last month ain't enough to make me want to be with you. Because it don't stack up to the shit I've been doing for the past 6. You didn't just wake up and love a nigga. This is 6 months of work I put in. Look, I just don't want to waste my time. Excuse me? Bitch, statistically, every 5.5 seconds, it's a nigga somewhere wasting his fucking time. Picking a bitch up, taking a bitch out, dropping a bitch off, listening to a bitch, be a bitch. The list goes on. But you know why he does it? Because he's thinking like a fucking winner. Doing whatever's necessary to get to his goal. Winners always believe there's a point. Losers believe in what's the point. And that's the way a lot of you bitches think. Mainly because of the shit you've been through. No wonder you fucking miserable. If I would've said fuck bitches every time pussy didn't work out for me, I'd be a sad nigga too. You better stop thinking like losers, ladies. Fucking jerks. Quick side note, got a relationship question? Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And make sure you subscribe to the second channel so you can see how my boy doing. The links are in the description below. Moral of this story, ladies, I can't stress to you enough how starting from day one can really help you in the long run. Because if you wait, it's gonna be a lot like when you know you got a test coming up and you're waiting till the night before to try and study and you walk in that bitch thinking you're gonna ace it. Yeah, it can happen, but let's be real. This you we talking about. And to any of you ladies who are worried about what if you start from day one and I still end up leaving after I get what I want anyway, I want you to take a moment and think about who would be at fault in that situation. Me for no longer being interested, or you for not being interesting enough to make me stay.
Good question. I mean, look, we already know the woman by nature because of her emotions. She makes pretty much everything more difficult than it has to be. But logically, he spoke some facts there. I mean, think about it. Think about how many of us spend so much time doing things for women and nothing really comes of it. Sometimes brothers don't even get a chance to smash. I mean, but you know, he does those things because the objective, or the main objective is way more important than the doubts that might creep in your head. So at the end of the day, I mean, what's the point? What's the point of desperately thinking something's not going to work out, but then still try to do everything to make it work out? It doesn't really make any sense. But see, the woman, because she spends so much time thinking that, especially in a society like this, because she's been trained to think that men ain't shit anyway, she spends so much time thinking that by the time she breaks out of that mentality, it's been so many months. You know, it's been so many months that have passed by. That dude is now like, okay, well, a lot of times the dude is like, well, shit. Now that you're finally showing it to me, it's like I don't even really care anymore. I don't even really care anymore because I've gassed myself out. I'm burnt out now. I have no more interest in you like I did 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 months ago. All that stuff is faded because I've put in that much time and that much work to try to get you to be interested in me. At the very least, to fuck, if not be in a relationship. So, Hot Damn Rock, another classic, man. But I think some people did get confused. So let's see how he let's see the part 2 of this. Let's see how he breaks this down.
You know what I hate? I hate when people can tell you what they heard, but they can never tell you what the fuck you actually said. Last week I made a video called Start From Day One, but apparently a bunch of bitches and a couple of bitch ass niggas heard me say give up the pussy on day one. Now, even though that would be greatly appreciated, when the fuck did I say that? So we're gonna try this again. And this time, I'm gonna use crayon because clearly stick figures wasn't cutting it for you niggas. Ladies, when I say sex is every nigga's prime objective, I mean it is numero uno.
Yes.
All the things that a guy could possibly want from a girl, pussy is at the top of my to-do list. Because you could be as beautiful as you are, as intelligent as you are, have the fattest ass in the world. But if you didn't have a hole for me to fuck, what guy would even approach you? Stupid. Now let's get...
Now, of course, this was created almost 10 years ago. So by hole, hopefully we both mean the vagina. All right. I have to give out that disclaimer because we're in 2023. Just saying. By the way, a natural vagina, you know, one that woman was born with. Anyway. Come on.
Get into this crayon shit. Let's say that I meet you on January 1st. And since we now understand that pussy is every nigga's prime objective, I'm putting in work from day one to set myself up to fuck you eventually. Now let's say February 8th rolls around and you're talking to your homegirl and you say, girl, I think I found the one. Bitch, why you yelling? That means for 39 days, you've been trying to figure out if I'm a nigga that's worth your time. Now, let's say on that same day, February 8th, you finally finally decide to give me some pussy. What work have you put in for those 39 days that's gonna make me want to stay with you after I get what I want from you? When I was busy holding doors and shit open for you, what were you doing? When I was paying for a fucking meal, what were you doing? When you told me to come over and cuddle and I had to lay in the bed and act like I didn't want to fuck, then my dick got hard and I had to tuck that bitch in between my legs so it wouldn't poke you in your goddamn back all night. What were you doing? Huh? What work have you been putting in, bitch? I bet you hoes didn't even know about the dick tuck, did you? Time out for a second. Do you know how uncomfortable it is to try to fall asleep with your dick tucked in between your legs? And for what? Also, you don't offend this new bitch. Why your dick getting hard? We ain't doing nothing but laying here. You ever heard that, fellas? Because that's what my dick does when I lay in bed with a bitch. It gets hard. Fucking asshole. Girls make me ill, my nigga. Jesus Christ. But anyway, that's what the concept of start from day one means. Because girls spend entirely too much time trying to figure out if a nigga's worth the effort or not when they should just be putting in work. You need to treat us the way that we treat you because we start with the goal in mind. Once we see that this shit ain't going the way that I thought it would, then we pull back. We don't fail 3 semesters and then decide to try real hard in the 4th because you know graduation coming up. Had you started from day one putting in girlfriend work the way that I started from day one putting in get some pussy work, you would have a much better shot than you do when you wait. Make sense now?
Yep.
Ooh. I changed my drawers.
God damn, that was a bad way to end that video. But that was once again, another strong point. Once again, brothers, you have to understand something. When you're doing all this stuff for the woman, paying attention to her, caring for her, various degrees, things of that nature. What is she doing for you? What is she doing? Is she listening to your wise words, especially as brothers in the knowledge? What is she doing for you? Is she listening to your wise words? Is she starting to pick up on certain things that you say and do? As we talked about in that Abba and Priest video on Thursday, does she start to pick up on certain things in your environment? Because you should be trying to get the woman to follow you, i.e. live with you and things of that nature. Is she starting to pick up on things in your environment and helping trying to improve them? That's girlfriend work. What is she doing? What is she doing? What type of effort is she putting in to make your life easier, to be in addition to your life? That's what the woman's supposed to be living for. The woman's supposed to be living for to be an addition to you, not the other way around. But at the end of the day, the average woman in this society is not going to do that because they've been trained to basically fuck niggas, get money. So if you actually find those type of women, that is a gift from the Lord. What is it, Sirach? Hold on. Sirach 25. I believe it's 25 and 23. Give me a second. Sirach 25 and 23 should be. Ooh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Next chapter. So it should be Sirach 26 and 23. Right? Yeah, there we go. Sirach 26. Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Okay? What is a godly woman? A godly woman is someone that dressed modest more times than not. Now, I know in this society it's a little bit harder. You got to work with these women to try to gear their mindset towards dressing modestly all the time. But, for the most part, a godly woman is someone that does have an understanding of modesty, especially dressing modestly. A godly woman naturally listens to the man that she's interested in, or the man that she likes, man she loves, things of that nature, when he is speaking. A godly woman is looking to be an asset to the man, not the other way around. That is a godly woman. These are attributes of a godly woman, especially in these days and times. Okay, so that is the portion you want. As a man, if a woman comes across your path, the woman should be a godly portion or a holy portion onto you, not a wicked portion. So, but before we get up out of here, let me see. I might be able to find it here. Ba, 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 ba. Nah. Let me see. Hold on. Here we're gonna close out with this one. Give me a second. Let me see. See what we got. See what we got. Don't play all, nigga. Don't play all. Oh man. Hold on. Hold on. Cause that is not the one I'm looking for. Come on. I know it's here somewhere. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. All right. Let's see. Well, hold on. Let's go back. Let's set this up. Probably gonna close out with this one, and then close out with some precepts. Oh, give me a second. I forgot to switch the tab. All right. So we're gonna close out with this one, and then we're gonna go into some precepts, probably from Ciroc, to put the whole concept that the brother was speaking on in Melanie King video when he was talking to Melanie King, and really Melanie King's behavior and some of the stuff that Hot Damn Rock has said in these 3 videos that we watched. So let's get through this one, do some presets, we'll close it out.
So you want to be that nigga. Problem is, you don't know what the fuck to do. Well, I'm here to help. But if you're looking for a step-by-step guide, that ain't exactly what I'm offering. Because the truth is, ain't no formula to this shit. Of course, I can sit here all day and tell you what type of shit to do, but I can't teach you how to have...
Well, actually, there is a formula. It's called the Bible. But I get what he's trying to say.
What the French call je ne sais quoi, nigga. Because realistically, you can say whatever the fuck you want to a bitch, as long as you know how to finesse that shit. Now, even though I can't tell you how to become that nigga, I can definitely teach you the type of shit that makes you lose your status as that nigga. So maybe if I do that, all you gotta do is fucking opposite, and you too can be that nigga. First thing you need to understand is that every girl looks at herself as a number. Now, I'm not talking about just looks. I mean overall as an individual. So let's say that Shorty's an 8. The only way she's gonna respect you is if you're a 9 or higher. But the typical nigga believes the only way she's gonna see you as a 9 is if you show her how awesome you are. So what you end up doing is starting off at a pace that you can't keep up with. You come out the gate doing a bunch of shit that you know you're not gonna keep doing after the first time you fuck this bitch. So why are you starting off so high? If you know you ain't no motherfucking baller, don't start off doing stupid shit like taking this bitch to 5-star restaurants for the first month. Cause in real life, you only got crispy chicken sandwich money, nigga. So act like it. The smaller you start, the more room you got for growth. By approaching the situation this way, you'd look a hell of a lot better coming to your girl on a random Friday night and saying, hey bitch, I know you tired eating these crispy chicken sandwiches every day. How about we go somewhere nice for dinner?
Facts. Oh man, you gotta love it, man. This man was a legend back in the day, bro. For these reasons right here, that man used to give the man. This man was definitely, I wouldn't say so to speak, red pill, but he definitely gave a lot of red pill content before anybody else. Him, Spoken Reasons, Jerry Levy Jr. Man, these niggas used to kill these YouTube videos. And think about it, these videos are only 3 minutes long, like 3 minutes, 5 minutes long, bro. They used to give so many jewels in such a short amount of time.
Put yourself in a position where a girl can depreciate your value by telling you a bunch of shit that you used to do for her. Nigga, you used to take me out. You used to buy me shit. You used to tell me I was fucking beautiful. And you used to be new pussy. I guess we both changed.
Damn.
Stop letting these hoes break you down, fellas. You gotta create the world that you want to live in, because your reality is way more important than her fucking dreams. If you know certain things that you're not gonna keep up with, don't start doing it in the beginning just because you want to impress some light-skinned bitch. Because the moment you stop doing it, you ain't gonna do nothing but lose your status once you start throwing all of that shit in your face. Because if a bitch got ammo, bitch act like Rambo, nigga. These hoes are extremely ruthless. Remember that. Quick side note, in celebration of your journey to becoming that nigga, it's only right that I made that nigga t-shirts available. I got them in black, I got them in white, and I even got them for the ladies. Because, you know, sometimes y'all think y'all be running shit. Whatevs. The link to pre-order your shirt is in the description below. Moral of this story, you don't have to go all out in the beginning in order to become that nigga. I'm living proof that bare minimum isn't more than enough to get you quality pussy. Trust me, because at the end of the day, the only thing that you really need is a personality. Yeah. Or a bottle of Ciroc. Sometimes that personality shit take way too long, my nigga. Just get her drunk.
No, bro. Come on. Nah, you can't do that, bro. Scripture tell you not to get nobody drunk, man. No, getting drunk is not a good thing. No, brothers, don't be getting no bitch drunk, man. Now, granted, if she should just so happen to get drunk on her own accord and she shows up at your crib, we've all been down that road. I mean, is what it is at that point. You do you. I got my own personal standpoint on that. I probably wouldn't mess with her. I probably wouldn't. It all depends, but I probably wouldn't. But that's me. But don't be getting the bitch drunk. No. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. That was bad advice, High Deborah. Bad advice. These are some classic videos. I want to see something. No, we'll go to because he had a series on this. So let's see what else he said. I'm gonna go 102. Let's see what we got here.
A few weeks ago, I made a video called That Nigga 101, where I explained how guys lose that status in a bitch life by starting off at a pace that they can't keep up with. Which led to a pretty good question. Is there any way a guy can regain status once it's lost? Fuck your ass away. But I almost don't want to tell you because I feel like a lot of guys would be afraid to do it. But you know, since you are my niggas, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you anyway. The next time she starts bringing up all the shit that you used to do that you don't do no more, I want you to look her in the face and I want you to say, I just wanted some pussy. And you know why you tell her that? Because the shit is the truth. I know telling her something like this is fucking crazy, but it's supposed to be. Because this is what you call giving the bitch the red pill. Because it doesn't make sense for you to look like a guy.
Bruh. Y'all hear that shit? Didn't I just tell y'all that this nigga was a red pill content creator before anybody else was? Didn't I just tell y'all that? Come on, bro. Come on. That red pill shit, that shit is not new. This video, I kid you not, this video is 8 years old. Okay? 8 years old. Now, do I necessarily agree with what he's saying there per se? I think it just all depends on the girl. Honestly. Not every girl you only want pussy from, but you know, or like necessarily initially, you know, so every girl's different. But in those cases where that girl is only really like that per se, yeah, you can be honest in that way because you're actually telling the truth. That for those women, that's the truth. But there are some that you actually view on a higher level. So obviously, that's not the only thing that you wanted from her. So you know. Is what it is, but he does. Yeah, that shit. Give the bitch the red pill. Come on, bro. Come on.
Damn loser twice. Not only are you gonna start doing the shit that you stopped doing that she started to complain about, you're also in survival mode. And desperate niggas do desperate nigga shit. Before you know it, you gonna be buying flowers and playing piano for the bitch. Hey, fuck all that. Just give it a red pill. You already lost your status, so what else do you really have to lose at this point? Think about it like this. Being in this situation is the equivalent to the cops saying, come out with your hands up. And your bitch is the police, nigga. She wants you to surrender. Go back to making me happy and do it from your jail cell. Or you can grab a gun and run out the front door shooting. Either you're gonna live or you're gonna fucking die. But if you pull a gun out, you gotta be committed to pulling the trigger. That means that you have to be ready to die more than you want to live through it. That's really the only way that you can fully activate what I like to call fuck it mode. Quick side note, as always, if you got a relationship question, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And make sure you subscribe to the second channel so you can see some cute puppy shit. The links are in the description below. Moral of this story, fellas, if you ever find yourself in a hole, the best thing you can do is stop fucking digging. Tell her the truth. I promise you she won't like it. The bitch might even leave. But you gain respect for being real about it. And that is the first thing you need before any bitch can look at you like you that nigga. And if she does leave, that is the only thing that's going to bring her back. But just in case it doesn't, make sure that you fuck her one last time before you try any of this bullshit. And don't just give her some dick. You need to fuck her, my nigga. Like, pussy is the last thing you ever gonna touch. Because sometimes this honesty shit, it might mean you're gonna end up sacrificing the bitch. So you know, just in case.
That's some extreme advice at the end, but I pretty much agree with him, though. You got it. Bruh. Anybody that knows me personally knows that I'm all about telling the truth. Why? Because at the end of the day, it's the truth. And the truth is gonna, the wise old saying, what doesn't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. The truth is always going to end up revealing itself anyway. So you might as well just tell the truth now. If the only thing that you really wanted out of the bitch was just some pussy, then brother, just say so. At the end of the day, it doesn't help you none telling a bitch that, there's a potential relationship here when there's not. It doesn't make any sense. Like it doesn't get you anywhere. All it does is cause more stress in your life, because not only do you have to tell the lie for a period of time before the truth reveals itself, you have to live with it. That's the number one thing about the things that you say. You have to live with them things to a degree. As the scriptures tells us, by your words you shall be justified, and for by your words you shall be condemned. Matthew 12:37. So at the end of the day, there's no point in lying to these bitches like that. Yeah, you're going to lose out. In a lot of ways, you're going to lose out on a lot of pussy. Even like he said, you're going to lose out on a lot of pussy telling the truth, especially being a brother in the knowledge. I know. But, so, honestly, so what? Like, it is what it is. You gain much more respect from others, and you gain a better peace in your mind for yourself when you tell the truth as soon as possible, if not from day one. Because people are way more likely to respect a man that tells the truth more than a man that tells nothing but lies. It's just a very simplistic aspect of life. But of course, I'm just a nigga with a Bible, and as the Bible tells us, buy the truth, sell it not. So hey, once again, I'm just a nigga with a Bible. So hey, what the fuck do I know, right? But actually, this is actually pretty funny. I forgot how classic these videos were. So you know what? We're gonna close this out. Part 103, lies and truth. Let's see how he closes this series out real quick.
So what started off as one video is slowly turning into a series of shit. Because every time I explain some shit logically, it's always a bitch with no guidance in the comment section saying some dumb shit. So we just gonna let these that nigga videos rock for a second. So last week I made a video about how to possibly regain your status by just telling your girl the truth. And of course, some bitch was like, why can't y'all just tell the truth in the first place? And not get no pussy? Bitch, you crazy. Do you honestly think we don't wish it was that simple? Do you think we enjoy coming up to you and saying shit like, I love your smile? When I really want to say, I wonder what fucking you in the mouth would feel like. You know how hard that is for us? Listen, I am a firm believer in lying to bitches, but I am equally as firm of a believer in telling them the truth too. Now, how much I lie to you and how much truth I give you is completely based off of what type of bitch you are. So basically, I am prepared to sell you whatever dream you're looking for. So if you're one of those bitches that live in a Disney movie, then I will make sure that I show up wearing my best Mickey Mouse shit. Now, when
I'm not doing that, but for all you brothers out there that do that, hey, do you? But once again, the dangers of telling the lie are very grave. So, you end up really playing the woman's game, the woman's emotional game, the more lies you tell. So, hey, do you? I'm not a big fan of that because realistically, it doesn't, as far as I'm concerned, it really doesn't get you anywhere. And it's not like you get more pussy by lying. Not really. Not really. You might get a little more, but that all depends on who you're talking to.
I'm lying to a girl. I'm lying to her for two reasons. One, because I want some pussy. And two, I want to get her emotionally invested so she's more apt to listen to my truth once I give it to her. Because the whole time I'm lying to a bitch, I'm just hitting her with the jab. The truth is this motherfucking haymaker I got behind my back. Once I hit you with it, you're gonna fall. But the emotional investment is the shit that make a bitch get back up and keep fighting. Damn, that's a good analogy. Prime example. Remember in the last video when I said, I just wanted some pussy? If you took a girl to a beautiful restaurant and you said that shit on your first date, guess what? You are now bitchless. But if you take that same girl and say the same shit a year later, she's more likely to look at you and go, bitch, what? You see that? More apt to listen to the truth. Perfect time to snatch this bitch out the matrix. Quick side note, got a relationship question? Hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And make sure you subscribe to
The Matrix. You hear that shit? Come on, bro. Come on. I'm telling you, man. I had this conversation with the other brothers in the knowledge, the other NWBs a while back. We was talking about niggas like Hot Damn Rock. Once again, that red pill shit, that manosphere shit that niggas love to claim now, that shit ain't new, bro. It's not. That shit is not new shit. There is nothing, as the scripture tells us, there's nothing new under the sun. Ecclesiastes 1:9. This shit is not new. These niggas have been doing this shit on YouTube and social media for over 10 years now. All giving Kevin Samuels credit and all these new manosphere niggas all the credit. No, this shit has been around long before the manosphere was really ever created, long before Kevin Samuels blew up, all that shit. These niggas like this have been saying this shit for a long time on the YouTube sector. It is what it is. There's nothing really original. Now, the characters necessarily their charisma and maybe the wordplay is slightly different, but no. The message, no, the message for the most part is the same.
Second channel so you can see Kiko. The links are in the description below. Moral of this story, ladies, listen. Lies are extremely necessary when it comes to maintaining the balance between chaos and order when it comes to dealing with you hoes. Because if every nigga from this day forward came up to you and said exactly what he was thinking, you would throw up in your mouth a little bit. And fellas, even though I do condone lying, I also promote telling the truth. Because at some point you gotta snatch this bitch out the matrix. Because the longer you keep her there, the more danger you put your status in. And besides, telling the truth is the best part, because after you do it, you get to see that look on her face. The best way that I can describe this look is sort of like when a 7-year-old boy finds out that wrestling is fake. Fucking priceless, nigga.
Oh, bro. That's not the proper way to describe wrestling, okay? As a professional wrestling fan, that's not the correct way to describe it. It's not fake, it's scripted. But that's a whole nother issue for another day. I'm gonna have to do a breakdown on some on the Luciferian Kemetic Babylonian mystery school system energies and teachings and how that's done in the professional wrestling world, i.e. WWE. Well, I'll probably do that. I'll probably do that breakdown one of these days. I don't know. I don't know when that will come. I mean, after this month, there are no more necessarily themed monthly my live streams other than June per se. But then again, there'll probably be way more important stuff going on than Rainbow Connection Month. But yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff he said that was true. Now, do I condone lying to bitches like that, especially a lot? No, because it really doesn't get you anywhere. But it really doesn't get you anywhere in the end, and a lot of times it does still cause a lot of chaos when certain lies come to the surface anyway. But hey, do you? At the end of the day, it's your life. Scriptures once again tells us, "Buy the truth, sell it not." So I'm not going to necessarily tell you that lying never works, but I can definitely assure you through my experiences that telling the truth does. And I'm not saying it works out in the sense of you get pussy, just that it works out in you always having a peace of mind when it comes to the reality of certain situations. Because through telling the truth, you're going to realize very quickly what woman is actually interested in you and which one isn't. So that's why I tell the truth, because you're going to be interested, I'd rather you be interested in me, and I'd rather you be interested in me, actually me, and not who I'm trying to pretend to be, which is something that he really touched on in this Dat Nigga series anyway. It's just that he kind of interwoven the lies part in there. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I get where he was coming from. I just don't necessarily agree with that standpoint. But we're gonna close this out with some precepts here. We're gonna stay in Sirach. We're just gonna go to the chapter. You know what? Let me go 25. Let me go 25. Sorry. I don't feel like getting that other Bible thing right now, but whatever. So Sirach chapter 25. We'll start at we'll just start at verse 12, and we'll probably read unto the end, and we'll probably do Sirach 26 chapter as well. Hold on, make sure we ain't got no comments. Okay, yeah, no comments. Oops, excuse me. Hold on. Shut this tab. All right, so this should be, I forgot to switch the tab from the beginning. So this should be Sirach 25, starting at verse 12. The fear of the Lord, Most High, Yahweh, is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaning onto him. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies. There is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness, of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. That was the thumbnail of this stream. Anyway, her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman obeyeth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Whew. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. All right. I'm going to read that one again. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Whew, powerful stuff there. I want to get chapter 26. Do I want to start at verse 1? Let's start at verse 1. How many verses in this? Okay, 25. We might read the whole thing here. We might read the whole thing. All right. You mean why is Ecclesiasticus shown in the King James Bible? Come on, man. Anyway, Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, starting at verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh. Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart toward the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. There be three things that mine heart feareth, and for the fourth I was so afraid. Okay. The slander of a city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation. All these things are worse than death. But a grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue with communicateth with all. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. Woo! Here's the key with Melanie King in that first video that we saw, a Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 26 and 8. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, let her in straitly keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty, i.e. what? Feminism. No. That's a no. Anyway, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down. What was that? Oops, sorry. Hold on. Oh, man, this chapter cooking. Hold on, bro. Hold on. All right. My bad. That was a mistake. Sirach 26, verse 12. Once again, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. Woo! Open her quiver against every arrow. I wonder what they're talking about. Anyway, verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. A shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind. My bad. Yeah, continent mind. My bad. Excuse me. Cannot be valued as the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. As the clear light is upon the holy candlestick, so is the beauty of the face in thine in ripe age. Sorry, as the golden pillars are upon the sockets of silver, so are the fair feet with a constant heart. My son, you hear that? My son, keep the flower of thine age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers. When thou hast gotteth a fruitful possession through all the field, sow it with thy own seed. Trust in the goodness of thy stock, so thy race which thou leavest, thou shalt be magnified. Havest, when thou leavest, shall be magnified. Excuse me. Having the confidence of a good descent. An harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. Here we go with that one again. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all. A loud crying woman and a scold shall be sought out to drive away the enemies. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry: a man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord, the Most High, prepareth such an one for the sword. A merchant shall hardly keep himself doing wrong, and a huckster shall not be freed from sin. So, once again, the godly woman, as in Sirach 26 and 23. What is a godly woman? In a very basic sense, we've already explained this, but she has to understand these two precepts right here. Okay, period. She must understand and agree and adhere to these two precepts right here. Y'all should know exactly where I'm going by now. Yeah, excuse me. Not Old Testament, New Testament. It's not about being no damn Israelite woman. Okay, that damn Hebrew bullshit. No. But anyway, the first one she must understand is 1 Corinthians, and accept and agree to is 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, or Hamashiach, and the head of every woman, every woman, but whatever. The head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High Yahweh. She must understand 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. And then she must understand 1 Corinthians 11 and 8 and 9. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Okay? And the last one, she must understand 1 Timothy, where's it at? I already know where I'm going. 1 Timothy chapter 2. Oh, wait. Go back. 1 Timothy chapter 2, starting at verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety. See how we saw shamefacedness in Sirach 25 and 26 chapter? Anyway, and sobriety. Remember, we talked about being drunk. Now, this is more so spiritually than physically, but both things really apply here. Anyway, not with braided hair or broided hair, or gold or pearls or costly array. Array meaning clothes. So basically, it's talking about expensive clothes. But which becometh woman professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Meaning what? Self-control. Okay. If you want to understand what that self-control looks like, for you brothers out there, and of course, if you have a woman of interest or a girlfriend or a quote unquote wife, you must be teaching her things like Sirach 25 and Sirach the 26th chapter, in conjunction with 1 Corinthians 11, 3 verses 3, 8, and 9, with also 1 Timothy 2, 9 through 15. These are the things that you need to be trying to instruct her on a daily basis, and what these things mean through and through. It's your job to be the divine teacher, the divine judge over your kingdom, which should be the household that you created for yourself. We've been over this the entire month so far. We're going to do it all over again uh for the next couple weeks, so for however long we got in this month. Hot Damn Rock touched on it. We touched on it with Abba and Preach to a degree, and we'll keep it going. But that's pretty much it for this live stream. I didn't want to last too long because none of this stuff is really that complex to be on here 4 or 5 hours or some shit. We don't need to do all that. It's not that big of a deal to do that. But of course, I appreciate all the brothers coming through. I appreciate all the brothers gonna watch this playback. This one should be smooth. No, it shouldn't even be 2 hours, so the playback should be enjoyable for you guys. Just get a brief brief synopsis of a continuation of certain concepts that not only myself but other brothers in group streams that we've gone over this month so far. But hey, at the end of the day, how do we bypass these things? How do we continue to grow? How do we continue to dodge these what's the word for it? Dodge these traps that society is trying to set for us as we continue to move forward. Come on, man. Y'all already know. Y'all already know what you got to do. Come on, man. Y'all see on the screen. You guys see on the screen. You got to return to the code, man, so you can properly kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. Negad HaKwatazah Mayan HaRashayath. Meaning what? The story is declaring the end from the beginning. Isaiah 46:10. So at the end of the day, may the Most High continue to bless us. May the Most High, continue to give us this daily bread, mental, physical, and most importantly, spiritual, and through all our transgressions, because of course none of us is perfect. May the Most High continue to have the grace period on us and the mercy on us to allow us to stay grounded in this knowledge as it continues to flow like a river all the way from the ancient times to the modern times to the future times. But with that being said, hey, I got love for all the brothers. Let's be for real. It's been hold on. Let me actually I don't need to do that. Let's be for real. I got love for all y'all brothers, but it has been an hour and 40 minutes. And I'm tired of fucking talking, and I'm pretty sure y'all tired of fucking listening. So with that being said, we're going to close out with the instrumental once again. You know what I'm saying? And I will see y'all on Friday. Apparently we got a little beef going on here between us and some fellow other and some fellow camp brothers, potentially. So we're gonna squash the allegations that were placed upon us, but we'll wait for that on Friday. I believe he'll be on TKP's channel. If not, if need be, he'll be on my channel. Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's like I appreciate for them. I appreciate y'all, and y'all already know what it is. It's Ghetto Genius, and we out of here. Peace.
FlawlessTracks.net.
Drop. Drop. Drop.